Hi folks, welcome back to episode 7 of Solo in the Ark. We've got the base pretty much finished off. Bits and pieces, a little bit left on the electrical area up there. Just need to put a few more pillars in and put a roof on it, but pretty much everything else is complete. We've had to put a couple of turrets in place to deal with some wild dinos. We kept getting attacked by sarcos and sabres. Need to get some electronics built up, which is what the tech power saws are for in the back garden. Get them killed and we can harvest them for some more electronics. The vaults, we've got one for building, one for armour, one for weapons, one for saddles, one for normal resources, and one for secondary resources. Got a couple of fridges sorted. Greenhouse is up and running now. We've gone to Herbie and collected the Fioma and the power saws. So we've got a few veggies on the go, ready for making some recipes and kibbles when we get up to that stage. While we've been flying around, we have seen a couple of beehives, which might try and get later on. Got male and female Dimorphodon, which we're trying to get a half decent shoulder pet out of. Argies, we have hit 162, the highest stats on each of them. From getting that, we've got a nearly all black one, which is only a 159, and the first imprinted 162, which we're going to go take to Carno and level up later on. Apart from the Dimorphodons, we've also got a Textego. We're still melting a load of metal over on the boat, ready for the industrial forge. There's the Textego. There's only a 126. We've got a couple more alpha kills, the bits of which are on the PT over in the garden, which we'll show you shortly. And we are nearly there for all of the bits required for the industrial forge. So we're not going to get the polymer until we get to the point of actually having all the metal. So we should have enough here. Once it's all melted down, we should have enough to do it. So when we've got that done and in place, we're going to take the raft over to Carno Island with the imprinted RG. get some levels on that while we're looking for some Rexes. Possibly Carnos. But ideally I would like just Rexes. The electric cables do look a bit naff, but once I've got the bosses done, we'll get a tech generator in and get rid of all those. Alpha kills and drops, that's what we've collected so far. So we can replace the primitive metal pickaxe with a half decent one. I will let that one die. They're the building bits that we've got left over. We've got a couple of sickles now as well. Oh, we've got a Rex saddle. That's not a BP, but a saddle's a half decent saddle's better than a primitive saddle. Got a BP for a GPS, so we don't have to unlock that one and waste some engram points. We've got a couple of long neck BPs now. Once we've got the industrial forge up and running, we'll be able to hopefully craft a couple of them up. So we'll see about getting the RG unloaded. Oh, we've gone up and crafted some cryopods as well. The previous RGs we were using for breeding, we've now put weight into all of them, and we've just been metal running, trying to get as much as possible. Should be able to get an imprint on that. So we'll get these killed and harvested, get the Dimorphodon imprinted, swap the saddles over on the Arges, and see if we can survive a trip to Carno Island to look for some Rexes. And we will bring you back when we're over there. Oh, unless we get killed by leads in the way. Well, I suppose it was about time that I actually saw a lead sickness. Usually they sneak up on you underneath the boat, so hopefully I can get this killed before it disappears under the water. And that'll be a no to that. Now I've got to be really careful because there's a load of megalodons there as well. So I've already thrown some points onto health on this RG. Had it healing up while it's been following me. I probably should have put some more into melee before I started trying to attack that leads. That teach me to pay attention to the oxygen. Alright, that leads has run off. Fingers crossed he doesn't come back and repays the little attack. Okay, the water looks clear, so fingers crossed we survive this crossing. I was going to wait until I got a motorboat and a metal raft until I put turrets on one, but I think I may upgrade this if I get it back to the base in one piece. put a generator up at the top where the steps are and put a couple of turrets underneath, and then there's no more worrying about whether or not I'm going to survive on the sea. So we made it across. Let's have a quick fly around, see what sort of Rexes are about. Now I'm hoping that trap will hold a Rex. There's only one way to find out. It's only a lowly level 60, but he's noisy. But it's going to be a test of the trap, and it'll be a nice little Rex to ride around on. I've got a strong suspicion even if he does go in the trap, I'm going to end up losing a couple of items from inside. Well, he's in. That looks like a very snug fit. I didn't take the RG off a follow. So I'll repair the long neck and knock this Rex out, and then I'll go looking for some prime meat. Alright folks, the Tech Rex has tamed up. We're just going to cryo it now because we've got a 130 Rex sat over there that we're going to try and get in the trap. You just see it through the door frame there. It was fighting with level 15 Alpha Raptor. Managed to get that away from it and kill it. But now it's fighting with the car though. Ah, that's dead. That's good. So while we've been looking for the Rexes, we've had, I think it's 3 or 4 Alpha Raptors and 1 Alpha Carno. So we've got a few levels ready on the RG. Oh, she popped out. That was very kind of her to just walk straight in there. So yeah, we've got a 130 female. We'll get her tamed up and bring you back. So she's down for the count. Looks bloody, but she's got a lot of health left on her by the looks of that. The damage numbers you were seeing was the feeding trough. Very nearly lost that, so we'll see about getting that repaired shortly. Yeah, the alphas, that's what we've got off of those. 3 alphas, alpha raptors. We'll pull them back. We've had a couple of drops while we've been over here. So we'll leave her to starve out for a bit. Take the RG back round the island. Kill what we can. The RG, we've got 32 levels to put on. And the others we're going to be using mainly for the weight. This one's mainly going to be for travel and defence. So yeah, we'll leave her to starve out, get her tamed up, see what else we can find. There's our first Rex tamed up that we're going to be using for breeding. We'll take it out of the trap now, just so we don't end up with the same issue we had when we were bringing this one over. Ideally looking for a good 3 to 5 different range of Rexes, say 120 upwards. Minimum, male and female, 120 upwards. We'll see what we can find and what we can get. So we've just got a Carno blueprint in a drop, so we're now looking for Carnos as well, basically just because we've got the saddle. So we've got a 130, yeah, a 130. And we've had to remake and move the feeding trough because I've got a male Rex as well now, a 135, and it hit the feeding trough for about 1200 damage, so that was gone in 2 bites. Unfortunately, that's all the Rexes we've got at the minute, and this is the first Carno. But hopefully we can get a few more. I'll probably give it another little while before I leave Carno and head back to base, because I do want to see about getting the beehives that I mentioned in this episode. So we've had multiple alpha kills now. This Archie started out at 164, so we've got nearly 64 levels on it so far. It's getting close to being maxed out. I've got another couple of levels myself. Chibi is over halfway to level 3. Another smithy blueprint. So all the cryopods are full. We've got the mated pair of Rexes. Spread of the stats, so we'll try and get the health, melee, weight, stam all into the same line. We've got 4 Carnos, 3 females, and we've just managed to finish it off with a 125 male. So we'll see about breeding those up as well. Time to head back. We might stop and get some metal on the way. So fill up the Indie Forge. Fingers crossed we make it and we don't run into any leads on the way. So we're back safe and sound. Once I've got all the bits and pieces unloaded into the base, I think we nearly managed to fill all of these boxes up with bits and pieces, resources that we got from killing all the bits, drops and everything else, all the alpha kills. We'll get a few bits and pieces of stone made up and go see if we can get the bees that are just over the road. So once I've got this lot emptied and got the traps done, we'll go see about some bees. Folks, between the last recording and this one, we've got the turkey trial that's been activated. So it's just taken me nearly 200 hours to kill this turkey, and the one about 300 for the one before, because I kept missing the shots. Tried it with the imprinted RG and the Tech Rex that we got, but they just weren't doing the damage that we needed for it. They're only doing like 30 damages, whereas the Ascending crossbow was doing about 256 and just under 800 on a headshot. We've been breeding the Rexes. We've got a base dad growing up now, and a lot of others waiting for coming up for imprints. So they're all the Rexes we've got so far. Two minutes for the imprint. We've got the bits needed for going after the bees. Just need to get some repellent done. They're the bits that we've got available for crafting for the event. Unfortunately, there's no chibis on this one, so we'll probably just try and go for the skins, the emotes. Not sure about the Dodo Rex. Depends on how easy we can get killing these turkeys. Have we got any fur? Or did we use it all for armour? No, we've got some. Need to go get some gas made up, ready for the benches. Should give us more than enough for getting a couple of bees. Take the rare flowers as well, because we've not got anything all sorted yet. So with the turkey trials event being on and it being Thanksgiving soon, I've just ordered me meat for Christmas, venison. What you having? Let me know. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you can. It's a big help for us. So each imprint's 50%. It should be nice and easy to get full imprints because we're only on 40% growth at the minute. So that gives us a little bit of leeway. Fish meats and kibbles are pretty much the only things that I can't do on the imprints. But cuddles are always so much easier. We've got a temporary mum. She hasn't got the health and stamina that we need, but she's got everything else. So we'll keep popping eggs out of the pair that we tamed. If one of them comes out at 206 for the mum, we'll use that. If not, we'll get this one imprinted, breed it with the base dad and the tamed female, and hopefully get one quicker that way. So we won't be looking at hatching anymore just yet, because we're going to go and have a look at these bees. So here we are for the bees. We've got one there and one over there. Hopefully they're active hives. We're just here on the map, which if you go up a little bit you can see there's the redwoods, and that's where we've been getting the cementing paste from, just down there on that little bay. So you just come up here. Now fingers crossed, when we destroy this the bee drops down. If not, when we do the other one, we'll do the platform up to it. Could take a while because they're about 5,000 health. Doesn't look like any bees are coming out of there. There's more than one hive, which probably means it's a dead one. First hive down, and no bee. Second hive down and no bee. Third hive down and no bee. That's unfortunate. I don't think I'm going to be lucky enough to be able to drop down for this one. It was strange that just said juvenile temp mum. Again, there's multiple hives, so probably not going to be. I think I should have bought some health pots for me. No, no bee whatsoever. Unfortunately. So the hunt for the bee continues. Next time round we will probably see about getting a metal platform, tree platform sorted with some sap taps, and head over to the redwoods to set them up, ready for when we need the sap. We'll keep him breeding these Rexes, trying to get a base mum sorted. Get some imprinted grown up and start levelling them with the ascended saddle we've got, and hopefully get some super turkeys next time. So hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care, stay safe, have fun, bye bye.